beliefs create and beliefs destroy. Every belief you have either creates or destroys. And the problem is most of us are not conscious of the beliefs that we have. A belief is nothing but a feeling of absolute certainty about what something means. When you're absolutely certain about what something means, you have a belief. You might believe you're really smart. You might feel, I'm not that smart. You might believe you're worthy or not worthy, but all you're really saying is, I feel certain about this. So we have to be so conscious about our beliefs because they literally change our life. We don't experience life. We experience the life we focus on.
Achieving a goal requires a clear understanding of what success looks like, which can be a challenge. You need to be self-aware and realistically assess your strengths and weaknesses. With practice, you can set achievable goals that give you direction and purpose without being overwhelmed by unrealistic expectations. A helpful strategy is to break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the goal seem less intimidating and lets you track your progress while celebrating small victories. For instance, if you want to run a marathon, start by running a mile daily and gradually increase the distance. Staying motivated is another crucial factor in reaching your goals. Understand that setbacks and failures are natural parts of learning, and making mistakes or not meeting expectations is okay. What matters most is that you keep moving forward and keep working towards your goal, no matter how long it takes or how many obstacles you face. Setting goals is crucial for success in both personal and professional aspects of life. However, just having a goal isn't enough. You need to fully commit to it, or else it'll just be a wishful thought and you won't make any real progress. Commitment is the foundation of goal setting. It means you're ready to invest the needed effort, time, and resources to reach your desired result. But remember, you need to hold yourself accountable for your progress towards your goal.
Find something that you want to do on your goal, one action step, but make sure it stretches you, that it challenges you, but it's doable, that you can do it. This year I decided that I was going to exercise. So I started out doing just 10 setups and 10 push-ups. I know I can do that and not get upset about it. I can do that without thinking. So I started out small. Now I'm up to 50, but if I try to do 50 starting out, I wouldn't still be doing it. So I started doing it in manageable segments. Do that, and that strengthens your will. So my commitment now is strengthened and fortified by the activity of actually doing it. So now I can expand and build from there.
Setting goals is important, but actually following through on them is a whole different story. We often get excited about new projects or ventures and commit to working hard towards them. However, when we encounter obstacles and setbacks, it's our discipline that helps us stay on track and keep pushing forward. Discipline is the ability to stick to a plan or routine, even when we don't feel like it. It's about being consistent in our actions and decisions, even when it's tough or inconvenient. Discipline involves prioritizing our goals over immediate desires or impulses. So, how can we develop discipline in our lives? First, establish clear and specific goals.
You need an ideal because you have nothing to aim at, but an ideal is a judge, and you always fall short of the ideal. So how the hell can you have the benefits of having an ideal without having the crushing blow that goes along with having the judge that always regards you as insufficient? So I was trying to work that out in the chapter, and this is something I've had to work out a lot as a clinical psychologist. It's like, well, let's say you need a goal, but we don't want to let your distance from the goal crush you. So you got to set up a goal, and then you got to make the goal, break the goal down into parts so that you can move towards it and you have a fairly high likelihood of doing it. So that's a bit of practical, I wouldn't say advice, it's because it's better than advice. It's some practical knowledge about how to go about achieving an aim. Set a high aim, but differentiate it down so you know what the next step is, and then make the next step difficult enough so you have to push yourself past where you are, but also provide yourself with a reasonable probability of success.
Having a well-defined objective makes it easier to stay focused and maintain discipline. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks which can help make the journey less daunting. Next, create routines and habits that support your goals. Consistency is key when it comes to discipline. By establishing a routine, you create an environment that fosters progress and minimizes distractions. Moreover, set deadlines for yourself and stick to them. Deadlines can help you stay disciplined by creating a sense of urgency and keeping you accountable. Additionally, surround yourself with like-minded people who share your goals and values. Their support, encouragement, and accountability can help strengthen your discipline. Finally, be patient and don't expect immediate results. Building discipline takes time and practice, but with persistence and determination, you can develop the self-discipline needed to achieve your goals. In summary, while setting goals is crucial, success requires more than just commitment. By cultivating discipline, you can stay focused, maintain consistency, and ultimately turn your goals into reality.
Action. Got to take action. Otherwise, the wisdom is wasted. Otherwise, the emotion soon passes. Unless you put it into a disciplined activity, capture it. Disciplines is called how to capture the emotion and how to capture the wisdom and translate it into equity. Disciplines. Now, here's what's important about discipline. All disciplines affect each other. In fact, here's a good philosophical phrase. Everything affects everything else. Nothing stands alone. Don't be naive in saying, well, this doesn't matter. I'm telling you, everything matters. There are some things that matter more than others, but there isn't anything that doesn't matter. We all pity the man who says, well, this is the only place I let down. Not true. Key to take home. Every letdown affects the rest of your performance. Every letdown affects the rest. This is part of the educational process on personal development. If you don't take the walk around the block, you probably won't do the apple a day. If you don't do the apple a day, you probably won't start building your library. If you don't build your library, you probably won't keep a journal, and you won't take pictures, and you won't do this, you won't do wise things with your money, won't do wise things with your time, won't do wise things with your possibilities and relationships, and the first thing you know, 6 years of that accumulated, and we say you have messed up. So the whole key to reversing that process now is to start picking up these disciplines. Now here's the positive side. Every new discipline affects the rest of your disciplines. Every new one affects the rest. That's why action is so important. The least action, the smallest action. Take it. Because when you start accomplishing and the value starts to return from that one action, it'll inspire you to do the next one and the next one and the next one. You start walking around the block, it'll inspire you to get an apple. Get an apple, it'll inspire you to get a book. Get a book, it'll inspire you to get a journal. Get a journal, it'll inspire you to grow, develop some skills. All disciplines affect each other. Every lack affects the rest. Every new affects the rest. The key is to diminish the lack and set up the new. And you've started a whole new life process.